when I was growing up, I had a debilitating stuttering problem. I mean, it was like insane. And this is why I sympathize with Joe Biden, our president, because he has a stuttering problem. So I mean, this stuttering problem was like extremely debilitating, and it was embarrassing. And I remember I was walking to school with my sister. We were in elementary school. We went to Creekside Elementary. It was like a mile and a half away from our house. We used to walk every day, and there was like these strawberries that were right when you turn the corner from my house. There were these strawberries. I used to pick the strawberries. I used to eat the strawberries. And one day it was Valentine's Day, right? And I had in my head to ask this girl to be my Valentine that I really, really, really liked, right? And I was practicing in the mirror for days, and I was stuttering like, woo, 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 and I couldn't get it out because I was so nervous. And so this day when I'm walking to school with my sister, I stopped to pick the strawberries, and my hat flew off. And so I went to get my hat, and my sister's running. And I'm like, hold on, wait for me. And so she's like, we're going to be late, right? So she leaves me, and I go back to get my hat. I get my hat, and I slowly like fix some work. I'm literally like procrastinating because I'm so deathly afraid of asking this girl to be my Valentine. So finally, I walked that mile and a half to the school, and everyone is gone. And I'm like, and the beginning of the school is where you do all your, hey, I got this Twinkie, give me a moon pie, like
Yeah.
the bartering system, like you figure out what's going to happen, all the magic happens prior to school starting. And so um, I get there and all the magic is gone. And I'm like, I miss my chicken because there's no way I'm going to ask her in the lunch line or at recess. Like I wanted to catch her by herself when everyone is out there at this Harper's Bazaar of like kids before school. So I'm walking with my head down, and I'm holding my hat, and a Windstar van, a minivan pulls up, and I instantly recognize that it's her, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my, oh my god, and she like the sun was like it was like 8:30. The sun was like shining, so she hops out, and the sun hits the back of her head, and she lights up like an angel. I'm like, oh my god! I swear they were like, oh, like angels singing. Anyway, so when she waves to me, and I run over there, like a little jog, and I begin to stutter. And she told me to slow down, and I slowed down. I asked her, and she said yes, and I never forget that. That was the first time that I can remember that I initiated a major change in my life that changed the trajectory of my life. I mean, I get paid to speak. I get paid, pretty good money to use my brain and my mouth. Before, I couldn't dream of me using, like, if you knew me when I was in elementary school, you'd be like, there's no way this guy's going to public speak. He's not going to be getting in front of thousands of people or hundreds of people. Like, he's not going to do that. And here I am on the podcast because that one thing that motivated me to change was just her telling me to slow down. And I took it and it changed my whole life. So just thinking about, when you think about change, like it's almost like it's the, the more important parts of change for me is what leads up to the change instead of the change itself.